I'm Matt at eTop English Academy. In this video I'm going to be correcting a composition from one of my students. My goal is to film a series of these videos where I correct one composition or piece of writing per video. I would like my students to understand the types of errors that they make, and I hope this video series will help them do that. So get them to be aware of the types of errors that they make and to help them improve their sentences, paragraphs, and essays. If you are a student of English, I hope you can benefit from this too. So let's get started. Okay, so today I am correcting this essay about the novel Shiloh that my students read the entire book. So by the time that they're writing this composition, they've read the whole novel, and we discussed the book in class, and we came up with some ideas about what to write. And I put this question to them. They are answering this question in the essay. What valuable things or knowledge has Marty gained from his adventure in acquiring Shiloh from Judd Travers? Okay, so I usually correct with 3 colors. So I use green for comments about the students' ideas and the content of the essay. I use blue for problems with grammar and spelling and mechanics and things like that. And I use black for comments about formatting. So looking at this essay right away, I can tell that this student needs to write double-spaced because I have almost no room to write any comments. So we can start with write double-spaced. Okay. So let's, I usually start with grammar because it helps me read through the sentences and figure out what the student is trying to say. And then once I get a good idea of what the student's trying to say, then I can comment. It's easier to comment on the ideas. So for grammar, I use this key. These are like little codes that I made to tell my students what the error is. And then later when I give the composition back to them, they can go through it and look at what their errors were, and they can correct the errors. They do a rewrite, so when they rewrite, they have to correct their errors. So for example, T means there's a problem with their verb tense. Auxiliary AUX means they're using the wrong auxiliary verb. Capital B means they're using the wrong form of the be verb. The 2 most common problems in my classes are this one here, ART, wrong or missing article, on or the, and SVA, subject verb agreement. Those are the 2. If I could get rid of those in my classes, I would be doing really well. Okay, so let's have a look at this composition. I think Marty gained 3 knowledge or things from his adventure in acquiring Shiloh from Judd. So here are 3 knowledge. Knowledge is uncountable. Here we're using it as a countable noun. So So I'll write CU. First is Shiloh. He tried many thing. So here, thing should be plural, so SPL, singular plural. To take Shiloh. So here, the student means get or receive. So here it's the wrong choice of verb. So WC, word choice. He lied to many people to hide Shiloh, and he worked for Judd to buy Shiloh from him. Okay, and he finally got Shiloh. So here, a recurring problem is that the students tend to use coordinating conjunctions at the beginning of sentences. So here, word choice, I'll give the student the expression they need. Here it should be in the end. Okay, second paragraph. Second is not to lie. Okay, he lied to his family, Judd, the store owner. So here we need, there's a missing article, ART, and more. His lies maked his father not to trust family. Okay, so first thing is, the verb make is an irregular verb. So here I'll write reg, irreg. That's that. However, this may not be the best choice of word here. His lies made his father to not trust the family. So perhaps an expression like his lies shook his father's trust in his family. So I'll write the expression down here. His lies shook his father's trust in his family. His lies to store owner. So we need an article here. Article missing. We have the same problem. Maked his family looks poor. Okay, so here the student is applying the subject-verb agreement rule, but because of the verb make, we have to ignore that rule here. So I'll write verb form. He's got the right verb, but wrong form. And again, this is reg, irreg. So his lies to the store owner made his family look poor. Okay. So people gave his father foods. Okay, so here food is uncountable. He's using it as countable. He learned that lies make other lies and you lose trust from people. Okay, so here we would need something like when you lie, you lose trust from people. Well, here it's not you that loses trust, it's people lose trust in you. So here, people lose trust in you. Okay, third, he learned that he have to work hard to gain something. Alright, so here we've got the old subject-verb agreement problem. He has to work hard to gain something. He worked 20 hours, even he blackmailed Judd. Okay, so here I'm trying to figure out if the student means even if he blackmailed Judd or he even blackmailed Judd. I think he means even if, because he worked 20 hours, despite the fact that in the novel he blackmails Judd. You would think that if Judd gets blackmailed, he would simply give the boy what he wants, but even if he got blackmailed, he still made Marty work for him, and Marty put in the time. So even if he blackmailed Judd. And he worked very hard at Judd's house. So again, we're starting a sentence with a conjunction. The sentence is stronger without it, so just remove. This three thing or knowledge is what Marty gained. Okay, so pretty fast fast conclusion there. So this is this three thing. So here this should be plural, so should be these. So SPL, singular plural. 3 should be written in letters like that. And then this is singular plural. Here we could say bits of knowledge, and then we're missing a be verb here. What Marty gained. Okay. Okay, so over to comments. This student seems to have a pretty good understanding of what happens in Shiloh. So he tells us that the first thing that Marty gained is the dog itself, and then the second thing he learns is that he shouldn't lie, or lying comes with serious consequences that are sometimes unforeseen. And the third thing is that he learns that he has to work hard for something that he wants. So good ideas. I would say that the student should probably expand his introduction. So expand. Good ideas. You seem to understand the themes in the book. And then expand your introduction with some general statements about Shiloh. And then what else? The conclusion is kind of rushed, so expand expand your conclusion. So the student did, what did he do? These are the three things that Marty has gained. Okay, so instead of saying these are the three things, the first thing would be to repeat the things that are gained. So the dog, an understanding of the consequences of lying, and an understanding of the value of hard work. So repeat what Marty has gained. And add a finishing thought. Add a final thought. Okay, so that's for comments. So I've looked at the student's grammar. What does this? I would say that to improve this student's sentences, he should avoid overusing the verb make, which he seems to favor. Make is kind of a weak verb. It doesn't have much meaning, so he should think about ways to remove this word and replace it with something more lively and interesting. And he should also avoid starting sentences with a conjunction. So avoid overusing make, and avoid at the beginning of a sentence. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate your attention. If you have any questions or suggestions, please put them in the comments section, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.